Hi everybody, Mitch Peacock, the play-by-play voice of the Manitoba Moose on moosehockey.com and TSN 1290 alongside our color analyst Jim Toth, and we're getting you ready for the third game of a 6-game homestand. Tonight, the Manitoba Moose taking on the Texas Stars at MTS Center. The game comes after one of the most memorable victories of the season for the Moose, a 6-5 overtime success against the Toronto Marlies.
Well, Mitch, when you're looking for just your 12th win of the season, any win is big, but when you do it against the #1 team in the American Hockey League, it does a lot, not only in the win column, but it does stuff for the confidence of the team moving forward, especially with some more home games.
The Moose had set some short-term goals, and they saw them add up to success on Saturday, something the team felt very good about.
The room, the players feeling good about themselves, the way they played the game, and even better that we were able to have success against a team like the Toronto Marlies. So those wins during the season here for our group, that builds a lot of confidence in the young individuals.
It was pretty important. Every game obviously we try and win, and we have a talk every game, but I think that one was kind of big. We know we didn't play our strongest game the first time against the Marlies there, but it was a different feeling in the room. We all had energy. We were all going. Everyone made the right plays, and luckily we got a win.
Eric Comrie made 38 saves against Toronto to pick up his 9th victory this season at MTS Center. Meanwhile, the offense was powered by J.C. Lapon. He had a goal and 4 assists in a very memorable game.
Well, and Eric Comrie was his usual stellar self as well, but 6 different players had multi-point games. This is a team that needs to score by committee, and they did it against the Marlies, and it was good to see not only the performance on the score sheet, but some other players like Stojkovic did very well in their own end and doing the things that need to be done to get wins.
And the kind of game that reminded the players of what it takes to be successful.
Lots of times we are trailing, and sometimes we have the lead. I mean, you got to be able to play in both situations of the game, and it was good for us to come back on a team like that.
It was huge, obviously for a number of reasons. Having been on a bit of a losing streak there, and times were pretty tough. It was a long road trip, and also obviously to be able to beat the best team in the league, the team sitting #1, team that we hadn't beaten yet this year, and that was our last game against them out of 8. So you always want to, I guess, beat the team to win the last game, and so in a sense we did that against Toronto, and it was just a huge boost for us to be able to get off that losing skid, but we can't kind of rest on that now. We have to keep pushing and try to build 1, 2, 3 in a row and build from there.
Taking a look at the standings in the Central Division, you'll see the Moose now have pushed past the 30-point mark for the campaign. Over in the Pacific, the Texas Stars in 2nd spot, well over 500, and trying to track down the Ontario Reign for top spot in that division. Now going into the action tonight, the Moose have an opportunity for 2 straight wins. What do you think it's going to take?
Well, they have to continue the momentum they built with the win on Saturday versus the Marlies, but they also have to continue to do the right things that they did to get that victory, Mitch. They won a lot of puck battles, they played the game the right way, and they were a lot smarter. You have to continue that on tonight against a high-scoring Texas team.
It'll be a big test. The Moose did manage 6 goals in Saturday's game, their highest total in a single game all season long. They also scored 3 times on the power play on Saturday. We'll see what happens tonight. Enjoy the game.